Alright guys, so let me show you how I'm rigging up for these snakeheads. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take my number 2-aught or number 3-aught Gamakatsu or owner, but as long as it's a screw lock, wide gap, 30 degree. So I'm tying it directly onto the braid. I'm not really worried about a leader line or anything like that. Just pay attention to the fraying. You may need to retie and what have you, but trust me, if you get into snakeheads, you might be straightening some hooks anyway. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my frogs. I use bruiser baits. These things are excellent. This is primarily what I do. I take the little doodad here and I screw that right into that little screw lock, get it going, and then it's just a matter of twisting it down. So I twist it down to where it's almost touching the eye of the hook, just like that, to where the body, the underneath, is in line with the shank. Now what I'm going to do here is interesting. I'm going to measure it and I'm going to punch it through just like that, and now I'm going to pin that hook just a hair. That's going to make that weedless, and that's going to keep that dude from getting hooked on weeds and everything like that, because you're going to be casting this thing within 6 to 8 inches of the shoreline and running it down. That's where we're snakehead fishing. We're not fishing in the middle of the canal or anything like that. We're fishing tied up close to the bank, and we're running it down, watching for those strikes. And just remember, the important thing is give them a 2 count before you set that hook, and when you give them that 2 count and you go to set that hook, you hit them with everything you got. Lay their hammer down and stick them good, and you'll be dragging a lot of these guys into the boat. I'm using spin cast. I'm using 20-pound braid. Sometimes I'll use 30-pound braid. I'll use a bait caster primarily. So my rig looks like this. I've got a wide assortment of these 3.5-inch bruiser baits frogs. I've got some 2-aught, some 3-aught hooks in here, and this is primarily all I need for snakehead. I don't need a whole lot more. But the critical part is keeping that line running about 8 to 6 inches off the shoreline to make sure you get into where their strike zones are at. So I'm going to have affiliate links to all this stuff. You can buy these hooks in 50 packs with the screw locks that come with them. I'll have the links for these guys. I will get a little bit of kickback if you use that link to make those purchases, but that's going to help my channel grow and continue on. And at the end of the day, what I'm hoping is you have another fine day full of fun and adventure. Let's go. Oh, yep, here we go. Snakehead. But so far so good. The day is a success. Nope, let's go get us some more. There you go, buddy. You might have got you a good one there, huh? You got it? You get him over to here, I can net him for you. Oh, that's a good one. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's probably going to go at least 3, maybe 4 pounds. That's a good snakehead, bud. Yeah. You can grab them around their fin, where their 2 dorsal or pectoral fins are. There you go. That's a good way. Hold them up, smile for the camera, and drop them right here between us. Well,
I didn't have to get you.
Thanks.
I'm sorry.
All right. Well, hey man,
It says drop it between us.
I'm good. If I'm getting drenched because we're throwing big monster snakeheads back like that, I'm good with that. There you go, Mike. Yep. No, not even close. But I'll take it. Good job, buddy. I can't leave you alone for 5 minutes without you catching fish. Here you go.
He's not as big as the other one.
All right. That one is 2.2.
The other one was way bigger.
Oh yes, that one was 3 all day long, no doubt. All right, so there you go, Mike. Another awesome, ugly snakehead. Look at that. Which one's uglier? I don't know. All right.
And we aren't talking about the fish.
Yep, go back in there and get you some. Good job. Hello, buddy. There he is. Nice, beautiful bullseye snakehead. Good job, buddy. Go back in there and get you some. Get you bigger.